State Patrol is searching for a driver who caused a serious crash tonight at Thorpe and 195 just west of downtown. KXLY4's Annie Bishop live on our sky deck now with what that driver left behind. Annie?
Tire marks and pieces of the front end of that SUV are a few of the clues troopers will use to track down this suspect.
With so much damage, it's hard to imagine why someone wouldn't stop.
With that kind of damage, there's no way that you're not going to realize that. He wound up on the opposing shoulder and actually had to back his way out through a couple of poles where he was. There was no way that driver didn't know what happened.
Just before 7 o'clock tonight, Sergeant Chris Schweigert with WSP says this Honda was broadsided by a white SUV trying to cross Highway 195. The Honda spun around, finally stopping here. The driver of the SUV left in a big hurry.
The suspect driver backed out of there where they ended up on the ditch over there, backed out of there and continued and fled the scene northbound on State Route 195.
The driver of the Honda was rushed to a local hospital. He's expected to recover. Troopers now take lots of measurements and pick up all the pieces the suspect left behind.
Well, if necessary, those pieces sometimes, often, are used to track down vehicles like that. We all watch TV and shows like CSI and whatnot, and there are ways to track down that information.
Sergeant Schweigert says the suspect's car most likely has significant damage. He hopes someone will see that car and call 911.
Oh, it's terrible. Anytime that you're involved in a collision, you are bound by law, if nothing else, to stop and exchange information with the other driver. I'll let people make their own ethical and moral decisions about that other driver in the running vehicle, any hit-and-run driver, but obviously it's something people shouldn't do.
And if you have any information about this crash or notice a white SUV with recent damage, particularly to the passenger side, you're asked to call 911. Reporting live, Annie Bishop, KXLY4 HD News.
Thanks so much, Annie.